Hello and good evening, everybody. How are you today? We had an eventful last couple of days. We had that football thing, that halftime thing.
Okay, old person.
We had the what?
What?
We had Valentine's Day yesterday. Did you do anything good?
Taylor had to work,
Ugh.
so we ended up just getting coffee, but
Nice.
yes,
Coffee is always good.
I'm a fan.
Well, welcome everybody. We're here to spend a couple of minutes with you talking about the message from this past Sunday. And it was our last REDTalks, and I feel a little bit sad. I feel like I've had so much material to unpack over the last couple of weeks. Although I know where we're headed, and it's going to be good too. So, we finished up talking about, Josh brought the message, and it was about making space in your life. And
For miracle space.
yes, making space for miracle space.
Space squared.
Space. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, S2?
Yes.
I guess. All right. You never know what's going to happen here on this show.
No.
One thing that really stuck out to me was Josh said that we have made an idol out of exhaustion. And I feel like that is so true. And I know, when we've talked, you and I, before about this topic, you said you don't particularly struggle in this area. But I know, especially with families with kids, there's so many times where we overextend ourselves with activities. Yeah. And what would you say to somebody who's looking for a way to make space to say no?
I think you just have to reevaluate everything, because it's not like I'm not busy, like between school and work, and
right.
I stay pretty busy, but it's being able to say no to some things. It's being able to push some stuff off that doesn't need to be done right now. Mm-hmm. It's another one that some of us have a hard time with is actually having quality time when you are working, getting stuff done instead of stretching stuff out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But ultimately just reevaluating, because you are where you're at, so you have to start from there, reevaluating everything and saying what should have priority, what really doesn't need to be causing all this stress in my life.
Yeah, that's good. And I think when we start, freeing up that time to make space, then it becomes easier to say yes to Sabbath. Mm-hmm. And one, clarifying point that Josh was talking about is Sabbath is not all about indulging myself.
Yeah. And
I giggled because he specifically said I'm going to go get my nails done. And I was like, are you really? But I know you got your nails done once.
Wasn't a fan.
Okay.
Wasn't a fan.
Well, I think, it is okay to do things for yourself on Sabbath, of course. I mean, it's about rest and replenishment. But the true purpose of Sabbath is not it's just all about me. I'm going to do whatever I want. And that was illustrated in the story that he told about Jesus healing the man who had the crippled hand, and which was on the Sabbath. We knew that. And if that were the case, Jesus easily could have said no, I'm resting today. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not going to exert myself. So yeah, speak into that a little bit.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to. We've talked so much about legalism and hard stops. You need to stop the legalism and take a Sabbath. But then on the flip side, you can't just keep that pattern going and be no, I can't do anything. Right. It's all about me.
Right.
Plus, life, nothing's ever about you primarily. Well, and that's a hard message that we all need to learn and really let sink in, that even Sabbath isn't about self-indulgent. You should be resting and doing things that you enjoy that replenish you. But the story, when a moment for good comes,
right,
you take it.
Well, that topic has come up so much from people who are parents, who have said, like, how is Sabbath even realistic when I have small kids that I have to take care of? I mean, I can't just say, like, I'm not cooking you food today. You're on your own. So I think, when we look towards Sabbath with the idea of freedom in mind, it becomes like a less constricting idea. Mm-hmm. And also, I love that what Josh said about, I can't do it perfectly now, but I'm going to work towards it. And how you can always make moves in that direction.
Yeah. So if, not a parent yet, it's going to be stressful and a lot of work, but
it is a lot of work.
It's what you signed up for. And
yeah.
I would have to believe, like with all things, when the focus isn't on self-indulgence, that goes a long way in being able to serve your kids while still having a mentality of Sabbath.
Well, not only that, but I think there's a lot to be said about teaching your kids about how to practice Sabbath.
Yeah.
Which we have not been good at. I have to say, and
it's hard for kids. Like, they've been stuck in school all week. They want to go be doing stuff all weekend.
Yeah. Well, and Jack and I talked about, re-examining what we're doing on Sabbath, because we do rest. We rest very well. We have no problem with that. But then we found ourselves not connecting well. And so it's like, you're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing. The kids decided to watch a movie or play a video game or whatever. But we have decided to try and make it more focused around coming and doing something together to build our relationships with one another, and not just like self-indulging to I'm just going to go do whatever for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack looks like the kind of guy that needs to get his nails done.
That's not his thing.
That's why he needs it.
I did try talking him into going for a pedicure once. Didn't
I wasn't a fan. As soon as they made me walk down the store with those stupid little foam flip-flops on, I was like, okay, never again. No.
Try walking to your car in the snow in those.
No. And once once that happened and I saw the price, I was like, never again am I doing this in my life.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I digress. I feel like we forgot one thing we were supposed to talk about.
Rest.
We have talked about that a lot. Oh, the candle. The candle.
Yeah.
That was the main thing. Yes. So if you weren't here on Sunday, or if you haven't watched online yet, we gave out some Sabbath candles, and the idea is to light the candle when you start your time period of Sabbath, whether that's a day or a couple of hours of whatever, just as a visual reminder of God's grace and the sweetness of Sabbath and the time that He's given us to rest. So if you weren't here on Sunday, feel free. I know we have some of those left over, so you can find them when you come back here to the building. And did I miss anything else?
I do not think so.
Okay, so next week we're going to kick off a new series this Sunday at 9:30 and 11 here in the Depot, online and in person. And we'll kick off new Talk About It Tuesday series next Tuesday as well with... What's our next series?
Next series?
Yes. Not enough?
Not enough.
Okay.
I just blanked. I'm nervous. I'm preaching next Sunday. I'm so nervous. I don't want to think about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colossians.
Yeah. Colossians 1.
Okay. So
read it if you got time.
Don't miss it. We're going to be going through the entire book, or what?
Yeah. 4 weeks. Pretty much 1 week per chapter.
Great.
Trying to cram it all in.
If you're one that wants to get an A+, go read it ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. We're not giving grades. It's like an inside joke from the sermon a couple weeks ago.
But if you do get a chance, maybe on your Sabbath, I'm a big fan of reading through books in their entirety. And with it only being 4 chapters.
20 minutes maybe.
Yeah. So you get the full view of Colossians before coming back when we break it apart. So
you could put it on your car and listen to it on YouVersion while you're heading to work.
Yeah.
You could read it a couple of times. You could read it 4 times before we come back here.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us here and Talk About It Tuesday. We'll see you next week. And as always, feel free to drop comments, questions in the comments here, and we'll hit them up as soon as we get off here. All right. Have a good week.
Have a good week.